Shruti, when it comes to choreography, you come from a dynasty, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Your sister and all of your family actually into it.
My grandfather, his brothers, their kids, their kids' kids, and that's where I come in, their kids' kids.
And you have travelled right across the world and worked with some absolutely incredible people.
Absolutely.
Go on then, name drop.
Well, where should I begin? Mr. Amitabh Bachchan. In fact, he was the first person I was on set with when I was 17. Shah Rukh Khan, Salman Khan, Rani Mukherjee.
You've come to Birmingham, you're travelling right across the UK, but you've done something different when it comes to your dance, haven't you?
Yes, there is a certain preconceived notion that people have when they come to watch or buy a ticket to a Bollywood musical. You expect, one, colorful costumes, sparkling costumes, 40 dancers coming on stage doing one step. That is great, that is who we are. But with this one, because it was extremely important to focus on each and every performer that has been selected with a lot of pain, actually.
So you wanted the audience to sort of understand each individual dancer, what they bring to their dance.
What are they trying to speak?
Yeah.
We come from a land of storytellers. Yeah. We say stories while we dance. I think for us not to have expression while we dance, or speak for that matter, is as good as being dead. So with all the energy, with all the neck moves, with all the hand moves, there's a lot of content that comes out from the format of storytelling.
And does that translate to the audience?
Yes, I think it does, and that's why people love us. That's why they keep wanting to come back. Yeah, I think eventually song and dance speak a universal language. Yeah. Whether you understand the culture, the tradition, I guess it connects to each and every person.
And why do you think Bollywood has become so huge, not just here in the UK, but right across the world?
I guess we're just a bunch of fun people. But it's also films, cricket has a lot to do with it. Yeah. Like 10 or 15 years ago, I think we had Gurinder Chadha, the director who did Bend It Like Beckham. That was a crossover film to bring Indian content in the international film world, artistic world. And I guess from there, we also had Mr. Andrew Lloyd Webber producing The Bombay Dreams, and that was a huge musical.
To get somebody like him behind something like that, I mean, it is going to go ballistic,
there's
isn't it?
something that he saw that it did need to go on stage. Our films are still musicals. We have 6 to 7 songs in each and every film. We have an interval. So I guess the fact that we put Indian content on stage is I think very, very expected.
When it comes to the dance itself, I mean, it's an awesome event to watching Bollywood dancing.
Yes.
It's always something that, you know, coming from a bit of a dancing background myself, it's always something that I find that is intricate. That would be difficult to do. I mean, do you find it easy to teach, or is it something that takes a while for somebody to learn and physicalize?
It takes a lot of time because when you're choreographing a move, so what we do, the process of choreography in Bollywood is we actually interpret the lyrics, the words, and we put that in a physical movement that requires formations, stop blocks, hardcore movements. Like one word, like mohabbat, for example, would probably have 3 moves to just explain one word. So it actually depends, like anywhere in the world, whether you catch the beat, whether you catch the word, whether you leave everything and just express with your eyes.
I can tell you are a dancer because you bring it out, baby. Do you know? You do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You talk with passion.
Yes. And that's why we're here. I love doing theatre, even though I'm from a Bollywood family. I think theatre is where my soul is.
I know it's a cheesy line to say, but an old drama teacher of mine said that theatre is magical, and unless you are in it, you have no idea what he means by that. There is something very special just by being in the auditorium, being on stage, you know, and being able to, I don't know, create something and give back to people.
Yes, I think that is the reason why my family was extremely like, are you sure sure you don't want to work in films. You know, like you want to do theatre. Okay, fine. Okay, you know, if you like it, go ahead and do that. But I feel I'm a dead person when I'm on a film set.
Yeah,
To
yeah.
be quite honest, I get an opportunity to work with the best because if you're not good, you can't get on stage. In the film, sometimes you have to kind of compromise on.
And there's that immediacy as well when it
Yes.
comes to theatre, isn't there?
Yes,
There's that
absolutely.
immediate reaction that you get from the
Yes.
audience, whereas when it's filmed, you can actually tend to do take after take after take.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to this production, you are travelling right across the UK.
Yes, we've completed 500 shows of Taj Express. I want to cross the 1,000 mark soon, but yes, we were here last year at the Peacock Theatre. We were 98% sold out.
Okay.
That's the reason we are backed by public demand. And I think the show should just keep going because the audience's reaction, the happiness when they come and watch this play or this musical is something that makes us want to do it more.
So when you look at me, what do you see in me?
I see a very handsome man.
And so you should.
I see someone who has been a dancer because you also have the same dance moves.
Okay, do you see a little bit of Bollywood in me?
Absolutely.
Yeah? Would you be prepared to teach me a bit?
Yes, I would.
Oh, goodness gracious me.
I think first, if you want to be a Bollywood actor, you need to understand romance.
A romance?
Yes, you should be able to romance the most beautiful actress. You
Okay.
need to be able to romance a tree.
Okay.
And you should be able to romance a cow.
Do you know something? I reckon I'm up for it, yeah.
I think what is extremely iconic is Mr. Shah Rukh Khan's pose. And that's what it is. And you feel the love in your eye. And you call the girl. We're extremely excited to be here in Birmingham. I've come back here with home production. Taj Express is home production. It's the first time an Indian company is traveling overseas to represent. So you've always had either Mr. Andrew Lloyd Webber make Indian content, or you have an Australian promoter promoting Indian content. So I thought that why is it that they can do it and we can't? And that's was a very humble beginning to Taj Express, and it's been a tough journey trying to crack the market because as we can get a little overwhelmed, you know, Bollywood films are all over the top, huge sets, big dance numbers, you know, all the drama happening, but to kind of find a balance between what needs to be told to balance the songs, the choice of the songs, what the costume should be. That is something we've tried to bring.
Well, I wish you all the best with it. I'm sure it'll go on for, you know, success after success.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.